So I'm backstage here with Kid Rothrock. Rothrock, what are your thoughts going into tonight's match?
Well, what sort of match is it, Sarah?
It's a triple threat match.
A triple threat match? What the hell is a triple threat match? We never had triple threat matches in the 80s. Apparently, it's me, Kid Rothrock, against the loudmouth Davey Thompson and BFD. What does BFD stand for? Big freaking dumbass, as far as I'm concerned. You know, it might as well be a handicap match, because we both know they're both going to team up on me. But it doesn't matter. Rothrock never quits. I'll be victorious. And then afterwards, you and I, we can go out and we can party like it's the 80s.
Sounds good to me.
Hello again, House of Pain wrestling fans, and welcome to episode 6 of Hop TV. You know this man next to me, rising star Xander Zulu, joining me on the commentary desk. How are you today, sir?
I'm very well. I'm very happy to be here and see the action myself today.
Well, you saw Michael Rothrock at the top of the program. It's triple threat action to kick us off in this episode. Let's shoot it up to the ring. And Xander Zulu, you hear the music. The first man out in this triple threat match is the loudmouth himself, Davey Thompson, someone I know you're not very fond of.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you think of Davey Thompson's new dapper coat?
It is the last thing on earth I'd want to see. What is that? Where did he even buy that from?
He must use the right washing powder to get it that white and keep it the way he likes it, I think.
I think he raided my sister's wardrobe.
You have to introduce me one day. And I think the second man out, you will be looking very closely at, as he is a fellow heavyweight in the heavyweight division, gunning, much like yourself, for a future heavyweight title shot. It is Big Freaking Dan, better known as BFD.
Oh, this man. I've not that I'll meet him at some point.
I'm sure you will.
Wait. Yeah.
I'm sure the House of Pain fans will look forward to that match. Be like two King Kongs colliding.
Exactly.
Who needs Godzilla?
And when he sees me, I'm going to paste him. But until then, I'll let him breathe.
I'm sure the House of Pain fans look forward to that more than the match itself. So we got two men in the ring, the loudmouth Davey Thompson and the big man BFD. So let's kick off. The third participant entering the ring now. He is one of my personal favorites, one half of Retro Beat. He is the Interceptor, Michael Rothrock.
You see, I like Michael very much.
Do you like his glasses? Is it his glasses or is it the tassels?
It is both. The overall color reminds me of the 90s.
This is overall style.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in your life that reminds you of the 90s, Xander Zulu? A little bit more current at the announce desk. Well, we have all three men in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. This is triple threat action to kick off episode 6 of Hop TV. Let's see who can squeak out the win over the other two. Referee Kevin Redmond checking Michael Rothrock. Okay, we call for the bell, and the bell is gone. You must think that, I was just about to say that Davey and BFD will probably be thinking about teaming up and getting rid of Rothrock and then settling it between themselves. But no, BFD is a little bit smarter than that.
Exactly. You know how this goes. Yeah. It never works out.
He knows Davey's game. Now he's trying to make friends with Michael Rothrock. I don't think Michael's going to...
It is not working out for him.
Yes to that. And he turns into a forearm from BFD. One from Rothrock and sent down with a thunderous clothesline by BFD. Now knocking down Michael Rothrock with a shoulder block. Rothrock drops down, leapfrog, goes for a hip toss, blocked. No, BFD too big. Takes over Rothrock with a hip toss of his own. Yeah, the action is fast and furious to kick off episode 6 in this triple threat match. BFD using his power, hoisting Rothrock up on his shoulders, but Davey coming in to pull him down. I don't think Davey appreciated the forearm and the clothesline to start off this match.
No, he did not, no.
Firing away at the big cranium, shall we say.
Down goes Davey.
Of BFD, who responds to those forearms with a massive sidewalk slam. Michael Rothrock able to break up the pin. He's not going to give up the victory that easily. But now, an attempted trade, but BFD too big. BFD was firing away at Michael Rothrock. But now, I think Davey and Rothrock are going to make an unlikely pairing to take down the big man as Rothrock hits a chop. Davey hits a forearm, down on one knee. Lines up, one to the stomach. And here comes Davey with a kick right to the face, sending BFD flying through the ropes to the outside. Here's Rothrock with a leg sweep and a pin attempt. Davey Thompson returning with a schoolboy roll-up of his own. Both men trying to inch out the other one for the win. Now that BFD is outside and a non-factor for the time being. As Rothrock gets sent to the corner, hard whip. Over into a Briscoe roll-up, he might have him. Davey kicks out just before the count of 3. He's lining up a shot. Rothrock catches, snapmares him over. A big penalty kick to the back. He probably could have looked up.
He's going to need a new spine after that.
Follows up with a neck snap. Maybe the finishing touches to said spine, as Xander Zulu just pointed out. You see Rothrock climbing up to the second rope now, lining up that beautiful flying clothesline that he normally hits, but BFD back in, stopping Rothrock and taking him off the second with a big suplex.
I think Rothrock needs some milk.
Big suplex. Michael Rothrock survives the follow-up pin, but Davey Thompson now back in the game, pounding away at the back of BFD. I'm not sure how effective those strikes are going to be. He does have an incredibly big back. And again, another kick to the face. A teeth loosener, if you will. Xander Zulu. Up on BFD's shoulders. And a pancake. Pancake slam to Davey Thompson, who survives again with another kick out. BFD can't believe it. Look at the look on his face. He thought he had him for sure.
They will have to scrape Davey off the mat when this is over.
Do you like pancakes, Xander Zulu?
I love pancakes. I had some this morning.
Just not BFD's pancakes.
Not him, no.
You see BFD.
BFD is more like a couch potato, if you will.
You see BFD, unlikely territory, climbing up to the second rope. You don't normally see BFD up there. Oh dear God.
Oh no.
BFD going for a superplex on Davey Thompson! And a power bomb by Michael Rothrock. At the same time, Davey Thompson broken in half with a superplex from the top rope. And Michael Rothrock needs to get to one of these men to try and win the match, but he is crawling in pain. As you see Davey Thompson instinctively crawling towards the ropes.
That right there is experience.
All 3 men down. Who's going to get to their feet? It's Rothrock first, who pounds away at Davey Thompson, the loudmouth, maybe trying to shut it up for good. A reverse whip, over he goes. He catches him, head and arm, into a side effect. Davey Thompson thinks he's got it. And Rothrock kicks out.
He just about kicked out.
Just kicked out.
That was a close one.
Amazing resilience by Michael Rothrock here. It seems at times he's been in a handicap match against these 2 men. But it's not, it's all against all. It's triple threat rules. as Michael Rothrock returns and eats a clothesline, but still manages to DDT Davey Thompson. BFD taking out 2 men at once as he lifts him up. He rolls him down for the sunset flip, and Michael Rothrock manages to squeak out the back door and catch BFD with a sunset flip for the win.
That was incredible.
Michael Rothrock almost in shock that he was able to keep BFD down. BFD absolutely livid in the middle of the ring. He can't believe he got caught off guard with that pinning combination.
He's behaving like someone stole a bag of sausages from him. I cannot understand.
Michael Rothrock, the winner, very happy in this triple threat match. BFD absolutely seething. Davey Thompson doesn't know what's going on.
This isn't over, Rothrock.
He's screaming it's not over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. Xander Zulu, for joining us on the commentary desk for this match. We are going to head backstage to interviewer Sarah Timmis, who's standing by with the Underground Prophecy.
So I'm here backstage, and joining me at this time is the Underground Prophecy. Guys, tonight you've got a tag team match against CJ Holmes and Johnny Sterling. What are your thoughts about going into tonight's match?
We're back with episode 6, Tony, and we have tag team action. We're about to see the team of the Underground Prophecy, Cannonball Danny Graves, the Bullet Hayden Tyler. They are intense, they are hard hitting, they are very innovative, and they are a handful for any team stepping into the ring with them. But obviously not taking CJ Holmes very seriously tonight, and to be honest, who can blame him?
No, you can't blame them at all. I mean, CJ Holmes has been getting in the ring over the last few weeks and just getting mauled every single time he gets in, so you can't really blame them for not taking it seriously.
Well, Johnny Sterling is working hard with his friend CJ Holmes to bring him up to speed and bring the best out of him. So let's hope that Johnny Sterling's had a positive influence on CJ Holmes. He's giving him a guitar.
Looks like, they're real guitars again.
It's a good start. CJ Holmes attempting to have a good time for once instead of that crazy, wild-eyed style that he used to have.
Don't smash those guitars together, it's expensive equipment.
You can see the Underground Prophecy have this look in their eye of what the hell is that, and is this really going to happen? You see Johnny Sterling jumping in over the top rope. CJ Holmes
taking the careful route,
refusing to try it, but they are hugging, so at least for now they're on the same page.
Tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Referee Kev assigned for this contest.
You see who's going to start between CJ Holmes and Johnny Sterling.
Looks like Johnny Sterling's going to start the match.
Johnny Sterling, okay. It's probably for the best. If it was CJ starting, Johnny Sterling might not see any action.
Yeah. Cannonball Danny Graves going to start this match.
Okay, and the bell has gone in this tag match to see who comes out on top. CJ Holmes and Johnny Sterling against the Underground Prophecy. Cannonball Danny Graves trying to bully Johnny Sterling at the beginning, gets spun around into a headlock. Danny Graves lifts him up, launches him off the ropes, and plows him down with a big shoulder block.
There's definitely a bit of a size difference in this contest.
Johnny Sterling on retreat mode straight away, shaking off the cobwebs. Let's see if he can do any better. He went for the leg, but Danny Graves blocked it. But now Johnny Sterling firing away on that left leg of Danny Graves. Hits a big forearm, and a low drop kick puts him down to one knee. Comes off the ropes again, fakes it, and a big kick to the back of the head. I think that was a grazing blow. I don't think he got quite all of that, but it was enough to put Danny Graves down to the mat. Danny Graves up, backpedaling to his corner.
Hayden Tyler in.
Hayden Tyler's waving off Johnny Sterling. Mr. Rock and Roll is asking for CJ Holmes. I do not think this is a very good idea, Tony. I think the best place for CJ Holmes in this match is on that apron. and treat this like a handicap match, but Johnny Sterling obviously thinks differently. He's letting CJ in the ring. Hayden Tyler's a very dangerous wrestler. He can hit you from literally anywhere. CJ Holmes, I just hope he manages to survive.
Oh, look at that, shoving CJ Holmes off straight away. Not taking this seriously whatsoever.
He is taking the mick already. CJ Holmes, maybe in his own head already. He's going to try. He's going to try again.
Definitely going to have some confidence issues going into this. Hopefully Johnny Sterling's going to help him along with this.
Into a waistlock and taken down to the mat with a waistlock takedown. You see Bullet Hayden Tyler just playing around like CJ Holmes as a plaything, and now he's lying across the top buckle. Doesn't even see a threat in the ring with him. I think CJ Holmes needs to tag Johnny Sterling back into the ring right now so that they can do well in this match. Okay, CJ Holmes looks like a deer in headlights as he gets met with a huge knee to the midsection. CJ Holmes is down. He needs to tag. He needs to tag out right now. Hayden Tyler is playing with CJ Holmes like a kid plays with his toys.
Johnny Sterling trying to give CJ Holmes a bit of a pep talk, trying to get him back on track. Is it going to work though? That's the thing.
Some motivation. CJ Holmes obviously needs something. He needs to pull something out of the bag right now. Hayden Tyler's waiting. Show me something. He's asking for a knuckle lock.
Trying to look for a test of strength maybe.
And he returns with a slap. A slap to the face.
CJ not playing games anymore.
CJ charging Hayden Tyler back to the corner and firing away with forearms over and over and over again. Stomping on his chest. He can't believe he's done so well.
But he needs to stay on it.
But now,
tag's being made. Not sure CJ's aware.
a blind tag. Danny Graves launches him up. German suplex.
Knocks Johnny Sterling off the apron as well. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and kicks out just in time.
A 2 count.
That was very, very close there, Stiggs.
I'm amazed that CJ Holmes even kicked out of that.
Unbelievable. Took a real pummeling on that.
That's an amazing bit of innovative offense from the Underground Prophecy. Danny Graves launching CJ in the air. Hayden Tyler catching him into a German suplex before he even hit the floor.
Oh, squashed him.
A big splash and a beautiful drop kick by Hayden Tyler.
If someone could go outside and pick up CJ Holmes' head, because it's gone flying outside.
They could finish this match right now, but they're choosing not to. They have broken their toy, Tony. And now they're just playing with the pieces, but maybe not. CJ Holmes returns with a hip toss.
Tag made. It's almost like they're not even interested in winning this match. I think they want to hurt CJ Holmes.
Well, CJ had the opportunity to make the tag. He just couldn't muster enough energy to get to the corner, but CJ Holmes still fighting back with a shot to Hayden Tyler. And a boot to Danny Graves. He's still fighting him off.
Hayden Tyler's been tagged in.
Comes up to his feet. And a Falcon Arrow. That's it. Count the 3. But Johnny Sterling in to save his partner. He might have been better off letting him just take the pin there. Does he want his friend to suffer any more punishment than he already has?
Johnny Sterling's determined to prove a point here. He wants to win this match and ensure that CJ Holmes makes a statement in this match.
Well, the only statement he's making at the moment, Tony, is how much he can get pummeled. He is in dire trouble right now as he be whipped off the ropes, probably to another high-impact move by the Underground Prophecy. A drop kick to the side of the face. That's it. Just end it. End it right now.
Just pin him, get it over with. He's in absolutely no hurry to pin. Like I said, it's almost like they're not even trying to win this. They just want to hurt CJ Holmes, and winning's just a bonus.
You think they're sending a message to the rest of the House of Pain Tag Team division right here? Do not get in the ring with us. You will get hurt, and we will love every second of it.
Unbelievable.
CJ Holmes is actually reaching towards the wrong corner. He doesn't know where he is right now. He needs to get over to Johnny Sterling, and he needs to do it fast as he gets whipped into the corner again. His limp body just falling down the buckles. And the Underground Prophecy are obviously looking to do a bit more damage now.
Johnny Sterling is raring to get in. He needs to get that tag.
You can see the glazed over look in CJ Holmes' eyes as he throws Hayden Tyler over to the apron and hits a forearm, a boot on Danny Graves. Springs up to the second and hits a moonsault.
Unbelievable. Now is the time. He needs to make that tag. Johnny Sterling is itching to get in.
Where did that moonsault come from, Tony?
Unbelievable. Still had the energy to pull off a moonsault, and now he's crawling slowly towards the corner. Is there going to be a tag?
And
there
they
we
finally
go.
tagged. He's made it to Johnny Sterling, who's going to come in. He avoids the first one, big flying tackle, and another one. And a beautiful head scissors by Mr. Rock and Roll, Johnny Sterling. He's been waiting for that tag for a long time, watching his friend get beat up, and now a monkey flip out of the corner.
Johnny Sterling's now on fire. Goes for the coverage. 1, 2, and it's a kick out, unfortunately. He's going to have to do a little bit more than that. But he has got the fresh legs.
Let's see what he's looking for now. Johnny Sterling gets pushed back into his corner. Why is CJ Holmes tagging back in? He is not fit to be in the ring, but he's just hit a massive enziguri on Hayden Tyler, but he can barely stand. Why did he tag himself back in?
He's a madman, absolutely mad.
He wants to prove himself to his partner.
Danny Graves has tagged in,
but he gets nailed with a backbreaker. The tag has been made. They launch him up into a powerbomb and a neckbreaker combination. And the Underground Prophecy take the win almost mercifully here on episode 6 of House of Pain TV.
Huge mistake there by CJ Holmes. He should not have tagged himself in. He was in no fit state to do that whatsoever, and it's cost them the match. But you got to give it to the Underground Prophecy, pulling off that win in dominant fashion.
Hey, look, a job well done. You can see it on their faces, maybe a little bit of trouble. But CJ Holmes is writhing around in pain in the middle of the ring. His friend Johnny Sterling trying to comfort him, telling him he did a good job. That's more heart than I've seen CJ Holmes show in all of his other House of Pain appearances combined.
Well, you got to give it up to him. It was a hell of an effort.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to shoot to a few days ago now, where my colleague next to me, Tony Allen, managed to catch up with the former House of Pain Women's Champion, the Asian sensation, Kanji.
Hello there, House of Pain fans. I'm Tony Allen. I'm joined at this time by one of my absolute favourite people in the world, and one of yours, I'm sure. It's the Asian sensation, Kanji. Wonderful to have you here back at the House of Pain Academy. Now, you've had a bit of an injury recently, isn't that right? How's that been?
It's been very difficult. Been a long, bumpy ride to make it to today, back at House of Pain, but I'm positive and I'm back. So I'm back working, training, so.
Yeah, hopefully not overdoing it. It's good to see a smile back on your face. For those of you at home that weren't aware of Kanji's injury, it's almost like you're literally rising right up the mountain, facing some of the absolute best in the world. You're a former Queen of Southside champion, which is an incredible achievement at this time in your career, and then all of a sudden, bam, injury sets in. Do you want to explain to viewers at home exactly what happened when you got injured?
Yeah, I was wrestling for a promotion called OTT, Over the Top Wrestling, over in Ireland, and I was wrestling the Japanese legend, one of the most decorated professional wrestlers in the world, I'd say, Emi Sakura. And towards the end of the match, I taken a bad fall, and my arm had just snapped in half. It was terrifying. I remember when I fell, I heard my arm snap. I heard
Ouch.
it. And for about 10-15 seconds from that moment, I just thought I was in a dream.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it's a dream, and I was looking around thinking I need to wake up, and I didn't. I was there in that moment, experiencing this crazy thing that I'd never ever imagined or dreamed of.
Must have been terrifying.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god, I was horrified.
Yeah. So you managed to finish the match.
Yeah.
Got you backstage.
Yeah.
And obviously they took you to local A&E facility in Ireland. Did they have to perform any surgery to?
Not in Ireland. In Ireland, I went to A&E. They X-rayed me. They had to put me to sleep so they could line my bones back up because I broke my ulna and my radius.
Wow.
So my arm was like in half, flopping around.
Sorry if you're a bit squeamish at home, by the way.
So in Dublin, they aligned my bones up and casted me up so I can get home safely. My dad travelled all the way from Nottingham, all the way to Dublin, just to pick me up to bring me straight back home on the ferry. We got home the next day. I went to the hospital. I was booked in for an operation the next day, but they couldn't fit me in, so I had to wait another day.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Horrible cast and all this pain. And then I had the operation then on Halloween.
Of all nights.
Halloween.
Yeah.
I had the operation then where they put a 6-screw plate in this bone and a 7-screw metal plate in this one.
Yeah.
And then it was the start to the recovery process from then.
Oh, that's a truly harrowing time for yourself, but you have had a wonderful support network behind you while you have been off. I mean, your mum's been absolutely amazing supporting you, your family's been right behind you, and also your best friend, Queen of Queens, Visage, one of House of Pain's very own, has been right by your side through the entire thing. What's that been like support-wise?
I've been just overly grateful for everybody, my family, my friends, the girls and the boys on the independent scene as well. They've been in touch throughout this whole process. Visage and Styx for being so patient with me and just helping me and guiding me and advising me through this whole process and coming back, because it's not just the physical strains this injury has had on me, it's the mental strains as well. And I never thought that would be an issue for me. I always thought as soon as I'm up and I'm ready to get back in the ring, I'll be fine. But the thing that is just really pushing me back right now is just the mental block.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. I mean, on a personal note, I can't wait to see you back in a ring because I absolutely love watching you. I'd never get bored of it. But naturally, I've got to ask, what's next for Kanji?
Right now, I'm just working on my mentality, really. Just trying to stay positive because I want to be back to 100% when I'm able to. So I'm training so hard, as well as being realistic, being optimistic, but working safe as well. Mentally, I'm at a point now where I refuse to allow the memory of this injury to eclipse my craft, my conviction and my future. At the end of the day, I am my sun, I am my moon, and I'm going to shine through the darkest times and the brightest times.
Kanji, you're an absolute inspiration to so many people. Thank you so much for talking to us today, and I hope you're going to be back in a ring real soon.
Me too, thank you.
I'm here backstage with Big Papa Goose Troy and Ritmo. This evening you have a tag team match against Diamond Dave Andrews and mystery partner. Who do you think this mystery partner could be?
Well, regardless of whoever he's teaming with, I know that my partner tonight, Mr. Ritmo here, I know that I can trust him fully, and I know he can trust me too.
No, but I'll watch you back if you watch mine.
I mean, it's fair as anybody can say. Now, as far as your best mate, Diamond Dave...
best mate.
Okay, well, apparently, I don't think he's quite that trustworthy, you've been telling me. Is this true?
No. He's the most untrustworthy person you'll ever meet. Left me to the side for months as an afterthought, after every time I saved his arse in every single one of his battles. And I'd even get a thank you.
No. I think that says all we really need to say, isn't it?
So whoever his partner is tonight, he's just going to have the same fate as Diamond Dave. Laying on his back, unconscious.
It's aggressive.
It is main event time here on episode 6, Tony, and it is a grudge match of epic proportions.
Can't wait for this one. I've been building this one up for all episode now. I honestly cannot wait for this one. It's going to be huge.
Well, we have coming through the curtain right now a former House of Pain heavyweight champion and a former 3-time House of Pain full throttle champion. If that isn't a well-rounded team, then I don't know what is, Tony.
Unbelievable team here. We've got Ritmo, who's had a change in attitude recently, and of course Troy up to his usual antics.
Well, these two over the last few weeks have been accusing Diamond Dave Andrews as being the man who attacked Tank backstage at the end of episode 1. Personally, I don't think Diamond Dave Andrews is that kind of a person, but maybe these two know something that we don't know.
Just going to say maybe they're trying to hide something.
Or maybe they're just trying to get in the head of Diamond Dave Andrews. But either way, we'll see what happens here tonight. Diamond Dave Andrews, we still don't know who his tag team partner is going to be for this tag team match. Neither do Ritmo and neither does Troy. But what they do know and what they've said before this match is that they think whoever the partner is, they can't trust Diamond Dave.
Well, that's their opinion, but like you said, I honestly don't think Diamond Dave Andrews is that kind of person. He's not the kind of person to sneak up on a heavyweight champion and do things dirty. He's not that kind of person. The
issue between Diamond Dave Andrews and Ritmo reached its boiling point a few episodes ago, but Diamond Dave thought that issue was over until now. So let's see who Diamond Dave Andrews has picked as his tag team partner. And that music sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, it is the man that pinned Troy's shoulders to the mat back in episode 1 at the end of the main event 6-man. One half of the Heartbreakers, and it is
fantastic. And now I'm really psyched for this. Zach Morris.
Is Zach Morris. He has a pinfall victory over Troy back in episode 1. A very, very smart decision on the part of Diamond Dave Andrews. If anyone knows Troy's recent antics, it's Zach Morris. As Troy and Ritmo say, maybe Zach can't trust Diamond Dave, but looking by his body language, it certainly doesn't seem the case.
I don't think Zach Morris is going to have a problem with Diamond Dave Andrews. I think they're going to be a great team in this match. Naturally, Troy and Ritmo are going to try stirring things up, no doubt.
Well, Diamond Dave Andrews, we've said before, somewhat of a mentor to Zach Morris's former tag team partner, Riley Nova. Maybe he's about to do the same thing to Zach Morris now.
So we've got Diamond Dave and Ritmo are going to start this tag team match.
Referee Kevin Redmond ringing for the bell, and we're off here with our main event of episode 6, tag team action. The issue between Diamond Dave and Ritmo starting up again as you see Ritmo with that side kick straight to the midsection. Diamond Dave returning the favour now, shooting Ritmo off the ropes, a reversal and a big diving Superman punch to Diamond Dave Andrews. As you see,
huge forearm.
DDA returning the favour and meeting Ritmo with a leg lariat in the middle of the ring.
Diamond Dave's on fire straight out of the gate.
This match is intense from the beginning. This issue, Diamond Dave thought it was over a few episodes ago when he pinned Ritmo's shoulders to the mat. Ritmo could not take the loss. Stirring the pot backstage, accusing Diamond Dave as being the one who attacked Tank and left him unconscious backstage. This issue has reignited again as you see Ritmo trying to avoid Diamond Dave's flying back elbow, but got hit with it eventually.
Kick out 2 there.
Ritmo kicking out. He needs to get Troy in or he is going to lose this match. It has started hot and heavy and fast as Diamond Dave goes for that diamond cutter. But Troy backing away before he gets in the ring.
Think of the history between these two sticks.
It was Big Papa Goose Troy who ended the heavyweight title reign of Diamond Dave Andrews after that absolute war with Tank. In fact, he cashed in his anytime title shot and picked the bones of Diamond Dave Andrews, which kicked off a near year title reign of Big Papa Goose, which ironically was finished by Tank.
Full circle.
Has come full circle. I personally don't think that Diamond Dave Andrews has anything to do with the attack on Tank. I'm sure you'd agree, Tony.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said to you earlier, Diamond Dave doesn't strike me as the kind of person that would stoop to that level and attack the champ behind his back.
Well, so far, Zach Morris has nothing to worry about, although I was about to say, oh, and a collision on the apron by Diamond Dave Andrews. I was about to say that Zach Morris has nothing to worry about as far as trusting Diamond Dave, but that collision, I don't think Zach Morris knows that Troy pushed Diamond Dave Andrews towards him, but I think they're cool. I think they're okay now.
There's certainly a look of doubt initially, but I think he's realised that it was just a little...
And a trip by Troy, and returning the favour on Zach Morris, who rolls him up again with the same pin he pinned him with back in episode 1, and he is in Troy's head now. Okay, referee Kevin Redmond almost got run through there as Troy throws Zach Morris to the apron. Zach hitting the shoulder block, and Ritmo trying to get the jump on Zach down the apron. Zach with a sunset flip from the outside and gets stomped in the chest by Big Papa Goose.
You got to feel for the referee in this one. They're flying about all over the place at high speed. It's difficult to know where to stand. Here comes a roll up. 1, 2. It's a kick out.
Beautiful pin out of the corner. It seems whenever Zach Morris gets put at disadvantage, he comes back, but I don't think he'll be able to fight back from that one quite as easily as Ritmo puts his boot up in the corner and Troy sends him in. Ritmo with a wheelbarrow bulldog on Zach Morris, face first to the mat, and you can see Zach Morris grabbing his mouth and his face, being driven face first straight down into the mat with all of Ritmo's body weight. And now Zach Morris returns with a backdrop on Ritmo and a forearm, trying to fight through him, trying to get to Diamond Dave Andrews, but Ritmo with a reversal and an atomic drop. An atomic drop to Ritmo from Zach Morris. Now back in control, Diamond Dave, and almost a collision there. Diamond Dave Andrews hot shot over the top rope by Ritmo after that almost collision with Zach Morris.
They're deliberately trying to cause some friction between Zach Morris and Diamond Dave Andrews. They can't let that get to them if they want to win this match.
It certainly seems that way. And if that is the case, you know that Ritmo and Troy are reveling in the occasion. Pure troublemakers from the beginning. Now together, the amount of trouble that these pair could cause as a team is imaginable.
And you know full well they're going to get a real kick out of it.
See a very hard whip.
Choking in the corner. Come on, referee.
Diamond Dave down in the corner after that hard whip. Into the buckle, ricocheted off the buckles, straight down to the mat. And now Ritmo and Troy are taking Diamond Dave Andrews apart. Over the top rope
to
with
the
a
ribs.
That's an incredibly bad landing on Diamond Dave's part as he was lying sideways. He wasn't even flat onto the mat.
Tag mate.
They are working those ribs, it seems. Troy lining him up. Oh, for a double chop.
Looked like he was trying to mock Diamond Dave Andrews there.
A staple of Diamond Dave Andrews' offense with that double chop and a double stomp to the lower back on Diamond Dave Andrews.
I think Diamond Dave's going to have to try and make a tag now because he's really getting worn down. Needs to get some fresh legs in there.
Well, now they're on. Now they've got the advantage. Troy and Ritmo are making an incredibly well-oiled machine as a team. They have isolated Diamond Dave. They're keeping him in their half of the ring. They are taking those ribs apart and that lower back as Diamond Dave returns fire with a jawbreaker on Ritmo. Full steam ahead, but a code breaker, a rolling code breaker on Diamond Dave Andrews, and that might be it.
I think that may have finished Diamond Dave. He is really struggling now. Ritmo looking to finish him off once and for all. Springs off the middle rope.
Ritmo to the second rope and gets met with a reverse DDT from Diamond Dave. Beautiful counter. And exactly the opening that Diamond Dave Andrews needed to get to Zach Morris.
Needs to make that tag right now if you're going to stand any chance of winning this contest. They need the fresh legs in there. Pushes Ritmo off. Makes the tag. There we go.
A tag to Zach Morris, who comes in. House of Fire on Ritmo. And a back elbow throwing him all over the ring. Ritmo now over his head with a released Northern Lights, who tags in Troy. But Zach Morris will not slow down. Here's a pure House of Fire.
Big back elbow.
Two sleds, a big back elbow. Troy is reeling in the corner as he runs with a massive uppercut.
Zach heading up the top. What's he going to pull out now? And another big flying back elbow. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and oh, it's just a 2, a very close 2. Zach Morris back to his feet. He's got to try and finish this off now.
I think Zach Morris's previous experiences in tag teams makes him perfect as a partner for Diamond Dave. He has been an absolute house of fire since Diamond Dave got him back in the ring as he counters that lift from Zach Morris straight
Slam
into a Michinoku driver. This might be it. Big Papa Goose able to survive once again.
Very close to that one. Very, very close. Diamond Dave's made his way back up to the apron. Is he in any shape to maybe come back into this match for a tag?
Well, you can see Zach Morris, he's psyching himself up. He's moved himself back to the corner here. He wants to prove a point that it wasn't a fluke back on episode 1.
Diamond Dave makes the tag.
Diamond Dave tagging himself back in. But Troy takes advantage of Zach Morris's drop kick.
Oh, he takes out Zach Morris in the process.
Diamond Dave's drop kick on Troy just sent Zach Morris flying down to the mat.
Accidental.
Diamond Dave doesn't know that Ritmo is now the legal man. He gets his diamond cutter countered into that hellacious move, and Ritmo has taken the win over Diamond Dave Andrews in this main event tag match.
You got to believe Diamond Dave was in no condition to make that tag and try and finish the match. Made an error on his part, sent Zach Morris flying to the outside as well. I think that's cost them the match. It's going to cost them dearly, and it's also going to cost them maybe a level of trust.
But why? Why did Diamond Dave tag himself back in when Zach Morris had the match well in hand? Ritmo seems angry now. You would think he'd be happy getting that win over Diamond Dave. Troy reveling in the victory, but what now for Diamond Dave Andrews and Zach Morris? A huge miscommunication at the end of that match led to the loss. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for on this episode of Hop TV. We will have to see what happens next week between these two gentlemen. Please join us for more action.
Stay safe.